Body Blazers presents Wiki Warcraft 2 at its finest here. And no, this game is not paused. You can get games like this from TD underscore un4 in his super sweet Twitch TV channel. Today's episode brought to you, of course, as it always is, by Body Blazers and Team Dynasty Unforced Twitch TV channel. Make sure you get out there and check that out. That would be TD underscore UN with the number 4, just as you see there. Alright, so we're watching this black splotch on the map. It's super exciting, and man, this is why I always tune in to Team Dynasty Unforced channel. He's super Johnny on the spot about moving his screen cursor to exactly where it needs to be, and this is exactly where it needs to be to catch all the Wiki Warcraft 2 action. Alright, there it is. Ladies and gentlemen. I do believe I saw a voodoo inside there. Voodoo. Who do you play? You play against voodoo. From the country of Romania. Voodoo, known to play humans and mop up the community with the greatest of ease. It looks like his enemy's going to be Omed here. So Omed at the 2 o'clock spot, not a bad spot to be starting in, especially for a player like Omed. He's going to be able to capitalize on his early rushing that he'll be doing, and won't be able to beat Tower Cheese too easily. And check out this black screen right here. Oh my gosh, I was totally unexpecting. The President of the United States of America is calling, but I cannot take his call. I don't have time for your call right now. Nor do I have time to look at the phone. I'm too busy watching this black screen. Well, it is indeed the neighbors calling. Wonder what they're calling about. Anyway. So, we do see a pig farm over here. Good stuff indeed. And then it shall be. Okay, over here at the 2 o'clock spot. At the 2 o'clock spot, we do now see some pretty good action happening. Pretty good stuff. This is why Body Blazers brings you the total excitement action of Wiki Warcraft 2. If you want to be super ripped on their new 30-day or your free program, then you need to get out there and join Smoke Dabs. It's your abs. And that's the excellent program that the X-Manert has been working on. It used to be smoked cigarettes for your health, but even that made my mother chuckle. But this time he's got smoke dabs, it's your abs, to get you super ripped and ready to play some Wiki Warcraft 2 for life. Alright, Omed amassing a bit of an army outside of the base of Voodoo, who is a bit oblivious to this army assault. He's going up to tier number 2, but luckily for us, we have an excellent watcher who has decided to screw that black splotch. We need to watch this gold mine happening. And there's the repairing of that blacksmith. He needs that catapult. A to the P. And that's what he needs, is a catapult right the heck now. Omed amassing an army outside of his base. But let's look at this black splotch. Woohoo! That's what I'm talking about, a black splotch. Anyway, back to the exciting grunt battle happening out here. From Team Dynasty Unforgiven, the best watcher of all time, who is to be forgiven for watching this screen because at least he brings us the action in this wiki Warcraft 2 presentation brought to you by Body Blazers. Oh yeah. Okay. That's what I'm talking about, honey bunny. This is exactly what I like to see. Pathway in the middle. This is the trifecta perfection. All roads that we can see lead to this one spot. And that grunt was slain in battle, but unfortunately for us, we need to bear witness to this grass. No, please go back to the grassy spot. Dang it. Oh well, I missed that grassy knoll already. Meanwhile, back here at the base of the 2 o'clock, it's a nice little wall off and level 1 grunts from Voodoo. But who do you think got that catapult? And just by the hairs of his chinny chin chin and the knack of time, he's able to get that catapult. Or will he? Yes, 2 repairing peons should be enough to repel this assault. And meanwhile, not a whole lot happening back at home. Quite a bit of peons used. So here comes the ogre technology. But Voodoo, who do you think you're messing with? This is kyr.voodoo, who is sending his artillery into the enemy combat zone so we can get that sniper shot on the repairing peons there. This is the action. This is the excitement. This is what we all tuned in for. And it's soon gonna be hasted DKs on the way to putting a nail in your coffin there, Omed. Omed should have known because his tower rushes, if not well defended by that catapult, could have been easily pushed off by these DKs. So it's going to be a hasted DK on the way in the very near future from kyr.voodoo. Bloodlusted Ogre looks like what Omed has on the menu. So actually probably going to want to look at that hasted DK dropping out. OMG, what do we see? Yes, that's right. You can believe your eyes, because that's a hasted peon chopping them trees so he can get that hasted DK on the way just a little bit more quickly. And Omed's going to realize there's a couple of nails coming to this coffin, and we're going to take a look at this black splotch. Woo! And here comes Bloodlusted. The grunts trying to get through, and they're gonna try to scout out what they can scout out, but probably not even gonna see the DK there, hiding in the winds. 1 level 1 ogre standing at the door. But all right, here comes that hasted DK. Oh, sounds like somebody's pounding something out there. Probably why the neighbors were calling. Alright. Here comes the hasted DKs. 1 up to 12, 1 over to 2, and here is the final knock on the door of his demise. But Omed's quite wisely got a patrolling ogre out there. And the ogre is not able to get the DK. He goes in for the touchdown. Will he get it? He tries with all his might, but the peons have already been pulled. And we now see Wiki Warcraft 2 on display. Omed not gonna sign out that easily. He's ready for the long haul in this Wiki Warcraft 2 game of doom. So Bloodlust about to arrive, and we'll see. And here's a DK for Omed as well. Evil Eye of Kilrog moving on through the map to try to get some scouting information. He wants to be ready for a DK assault like that. And he's going to move on out. Now, will he have hasted Bloodlusted Ogres in action? And here comes his expansion. So Omed actually quite quickly regaining the lead. He's got Bloodlust. He's got an expansion. Omed's looking pretty dang good. Even though there's a nice Bloodlusted Ogre army being DK'd right at the moment, Voodoo is definitely more on the back foot than he would have liked to be at this mere moment in time. A hasted DK followed up following 2 bloodlusted ogres. And look at that action. 2 ogres able to make these ogres run away, at least momentarily. And then that DK will continue on down the path. And 2 ogres try to rush the front door, but they're quickly struck down. But there's the artillery, the supporting fire, knocking out the guard tower and the catapult. That's how you do it when your name is Omed, the Brazilian champion. Bum, bum, bum. But little does he know that kyr.voodoo has already placed a DK in the back of his base. We see pro players do this quite often, where they set themselves up for a later victory by hiding either ogres or a DK in the back of their place. And here comes that DK trying to get through a line of bloodlusted ogres, and he gets punched in the face for his efforts. Not a good day to be that DK. At least he was already dead, so he didn't have to. You know, it was nothing new for him to die again. Alright, bloodlusted ogres making an assault, and there's the defense, but it's too many bloodlusted ogres at the front door, and Voodoo's door is wide open. DK looks like it was going to run. No, just some bloodlusted ogres. Gonna start scouting about for that expansion. And look, Omed able to take out one DK that was hiding back there, but another DK there, and this is going to be a nice slaughter. Oh, these peons. It's just 3 peons left, but there's a slaughter of his own going on at that small 9 mine, because Omed has brought his A game, or his O game, I should say. Omed, the Brazilian champion. Taking on Voodoo. Who do you think will win? And look at that, Omed making the trip all the way around to the backside of the base, just so he can get those peon kills a little more quickly after he's done punching that wall in the face with their bloodlusted fists. Wiki Warcraft 2. OMG, has he done it? Has Omed crushed Voodoo? Who do you think you're messing with? This is the Brazilian champion, Omed. You are obviously thinking of the Brazilian champion, Omed, of times bygone. But this is the new, improved Omed, who's part of the Brazilian crew, has just been crushing it at Wiki Warcraft 2. This is exactly why the Romanian, the experienced player who's got many wins under his belt, so confident that he normally plays humans, is now getting crushed in a game which I thought was surely in the bag for the Romanian. Holy cannoli, as fond as I am of Romanian Wiki Warcraft 2 players, the best Warcraft 2 players in the world are from Moldova. So, which is different from Romania, kind of. Anyway, I don't know how else to put it. This is what the Brazilians are good at. Wiki Warcraft 2. And they are really improving themselves by leaps and bounds, as thus shown by Team Dynasty Unforgiven, one of the grandfather Brazilian Warcraft 2 players of all time. We're bearing witness to his channel, and he's bearing witness to the skills that his Wiki Warcraft 2 brethren have formed by leaps and bounds, much thanks to Lale, Talrand, and many of these others Portuguese-speaking people who really put the herd on when it comes to Wiki Warcraft 2. And it's 1v1s like this, but here kyr.voodoo is not to be counted out. I can't believe it. Was I counting Voodoo out? Oh my gosh, shame on me. There's the laugh out loud from Unforgiven. Every single time, says Voodoo, every single one of them. But he's still not giving up. His name is Voodoo, and who do you think his clan is? It's Kyr. So kyr.voodoo, he is one heck of a Wiki Warcraft 2 player, and dragging, crawling, clawing at the jaws of defeat until victory can be grasped from those jaws is kyr.voodoo, who has not given up, and yet another DK on its way to put the hurt on its butt. Every single one. And omed, OMG, he barely sees it in time, but the peons are so hurt already from so many previous death and decays. It actually causes a significant amount of damage. I can't believe the number of OMG moments that we've been bearing witness to in this wiki Warcraft 2 game. Special thanks to Body Blazers for putting this game into reality. And special thanks for Team Dynasty Unforgiven for recording it. He's knocking at the front door. He doesn't care. It's closed. He's kicking it on in. And his name is Omed. He's had enough of this. kyr.voodoo, you should have had a couple of more DKs with a bit more hasted on there so they can do some excellent dodging. But unfortunately, they ran out of steam, probably because they're dead and riding bones for horses. What the? You can't get a dang living horse, at least you gotta ride a sack of bones and wonder why bloodlusted ogres can waddle on up and punch you in the face. Alright, Voodoo has left the game. I want to thank you guys all for tuning in. Tune in next time to another Wiki Warcraft 2 audio presentation brought to you by Bloody Blazers. Peace out, homies.